Hi. Izzy wants to say hi. Hello, everyone. It is Saturday, January 29th. It is the 29th day of Vloguary. And today, I'm going to cover all of my expenses, RV-related travel for 2021. Let's get into this. First off, I want to make sure that there's a couple things that are clear in this analysis. I'm not including things that are like my choices and things that I'm doing. I'm trying to like give you an idea of what it actually costs to live on the road as opposed to what your total expenses for the year would be. So I'm not going to include any sort of mortgage payment or payment that you might have on your RV or on your RV. I'm not going to include any sort of insurance that you might have, whether it's for your rig or your tow car, because what I want you to be able to do is take like my base numbers and then you can add on to that how you choose to travel, because if you don't have a tow vehicle, then you wouldn't know how much to subtract, from the totals. Also not including stuff like health insurance, cat food, dog food, stuff like that. I'm not going to include meals, entertainment, and groceries because that's a personal choice on how much you do. And then I'm not going to include like RV supplies because I probably buy a lot of stuff that you may not need. I buy a lot of stuff I don't need. So what I am going to cover though are my fixed costs, which include stuff like my internet service, my 1,000 Trails membership, my SimpliSafe alarm, RV subscriptions and stuff that I do. And then I'm also going to cover my fuel costs and my mileage. I'm going to cover what I spent in camping fees and services and stuff like that, all right? You can take these numbers and then add on top of it according to your needs, all right? Are we good? All right. So let's start with the fixed cost. Fixed costs, I run 3 different cellular networks just because I have to work from the road. I have a Sprint WiFi. It's an unlimited card I get from FMCA, the Family Motor Coach Association. It's unlimited internet, $50 a month. So that right there is $600 per year. Now, to be able to get that, you have to be an FMCA member, so that's another $115 per year. I have an AT&T WiFi system. That is $150 a month. It's also unlimited, and so there's another $1,800 a month just for that AT&T Wi-Fi. And then I have my cell phone bill, which is Verizon, and then that's, I don't remember exactly how much that is. I didn't include this in the cost, but I think that's an extra like $100 and something a month. Now, 1,000 Trails memberships. I got that big package like I talked about in my 1,000 Trails thing, so I'm financing most of that. I am paying $156 a month right now for that 1,000 Trails subscription. So 1,000 Trails, 156 times 12 months is $1,872. RV Trip Wizard and that RV Trip Wizard Pro is what I use for mapping software and stuff like that. That's $50 a year. My Escapees membership that I use to go to all the Escapers program, that is $50 a year as well. And then I also use the Escapees mail service program, and that's what I use for my mailing address. So all my physical mail gets sent there. They scan it, they tell me they ask me what do I want to do with it. I should do another video on the mail service. But anyways, that's what I use, how to get mail. And that service is $115 per year. I also belong to Harvest Host and Boondockers Welcome, and that's another $150 per year. And then my Good Sam membership totals $79 a year. So those are my fixed costs that I need to just be out on the road and working. So internet, 1,000 Trails, my SimpliSafe Wi-Fi, because I have my alarm system that's completely plugged in here with the cameras and the monitoring and stuff. That is $25 a month, and so that's another $180 a year. So SimpliSafe, RV Trip Wizard, my Escapees membership, my mail service, Harvest Host, Boondockers Welcome, Good Sam, and FMCA. That is a total of $5,012 per year, just in those fixed costs, just to kind of get rolling and stuff. Do I need all that? No, I probably can get rid of one of the internet things, but my Starlink's coming, so I'm going to have to add that and I'll probably get rid of the AT&T Wi-Fi and get onto the Wi-Fi on Starlink if I can do that. Okay, variable costs. This is where it gets tricky. This is for me, okay? So in 2021, I traveled about 13,000, 15,000 miles, somewhere in there. So we can kind of use this as a basis. My Jeep fuel, money that I spent putting into my tow vehicle, $2,333 for the year. RV fuel, diesel, ended up being $7,579 for the year. Camping fees. This is not including the Travel Trail or the 1,000 Trails membership. It's not including any of the other RV rallies. This is what I paid to like state parks, to private campgrounds and all that. Camping fees for the year 2021, $8,393. Now, those rallies that I covered, like the Escapade Rally in Rock Springs, the Grand Tetons event, the Escapers Bash, the Salida, Colorado event, and all those other kinds of event rallies that I've attended, I ended up spending a total of $1,349 on all those. This is the number here, Propane, that I know is wrong. And I couldn't find out how I was getting charged for all my propane usage because, you know, you just go wherever. I think some of it may have been mixed into fuel cost, but I know I spent more. My report said $32, but I know I spent more than $32 in propane. I think that's more closer to maybe like $100 for the year in propane. I didn't end up using that much. And here's where the big one is: service and parts. So maintenance on the Jeep, maintenance on the generator, because I did some oil changes on the generator, oil changes, air filters, fuel filters on the rig. This also includes like having the rig washed every month or every time I get a chance. The washing, the wax, the details, and all that. That ended up being $2,657. So add all that up. Variable costs: fuel, camping fees, rallies, propane, service and parts, $22,364. $22,364. Add that to the fixed cost that I had of $5,012. That gives me a grand total of $27,376 spent in 2021. $27,376. So that's what it cost me just to be on the road. But again, if you have a rig and you're making a mortgage payment on it, you got to add that in. If you have insurance on the rig and your tow car, you got to add all that in. Your health insurance, your meals and entertainment. I spend probably close to $2,000 a month in just meals and entertainment, which is going out, dining, entertainment, and that number fluctuates just depending upon where I'm at and who I'm with. Your numbers, you'll just have to look at your budget and see how you want to do that and then just take that on there. Again, you know, I've got the cat food and all that other stuff, meals and entertainment, all those kinds of things. That's what you just need to take for your budget. So if you're just looking for a baseline on where to start, that's where I'm at right now, $27,000 just to be on the road with all related camping fees and all related RV fees other than the RV itself. I hope that was helpful for you. I know it was helpful for me to try and really identify where my costs are, where the money is going. And I don't know if I could change any of this. The camping fees, I could probably change by staying at more 1,000 Trails parks, because that $156 a month I'm paying, it's unlimited. So I can probably even cut all that down if I wanted to. I do a lot of boondocking. So when I'm looking at this $8,300 in camping fees, if I tried it a little harder, I maybe be able to substitute. Like if I'm getting solar quotes, by the way, somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,000 installed and all that. So if I did a $5,000 solar upgrade and I spent $8,300 or $8,400 in camping fees this year, you know, can I replace some of that with boondocking and then find 1,000 Trails park I can hop in and out of to be able to get that camping fee cost down? Those are just some of those areas that you kind of have to determine what's the best for you and where you're going. I also want to add service and parts. I didn't really have anything break on me this year, so that's good. So you should always have some money set aside or a budget set aside for unexpected expenses in case something breaks, something needs to be replaced. I got really lucky in 2021 and I haven't had to deal with any of that. I guess that's it. I'm sorry today's video is short. I'm out here in the sand dunes. We just got back from a 4-hour ride, and I didn't even know how long I would have to make this video, but I know I wanted to get this one out for you today because tomorrow, Monday, we are doing the live stream. Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're closing out Vloguary with the live stream. Bring your questions. Let's talk. Let's have a drink. Let's toast to the end of the month. Man, I can't believe 2022, 1 month down already. Can you believe that? Time's flying. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, because I got some surprises I want to talk to you about in February. A lot of people are asking me, am I going to be ending Vloguary? You know, I picked January to do this because I knew that I had a lot of stuff planned. And in February, I was looking at my schedule, and I didn't have a lot of stuff going on. And I was like, January is going to be more of an interesting month, you know, to kind of do this daily Vloguary kind of stuff. But I think some of my February plans are changing, so we'll see what happens. There are a couple other videos that I do want to be putting out in the relatively near future. Just kind of step up the production pace a little bit. All right, well, I hope that helps you. If you have any other questions as far as budgets or costs, please drop them in the comments below. I'll be able to get back to you and talk to you about all those. And again, just thank you for watching. Please tell your friends, hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't watched from day one, you should go and do that, because there's a little link right here. That's all the Vloguary series from the beginning, starting with New Year's Eve. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.